Hey, I'm Alex. I'm working on Wheelborn, an open-world game about a car-like creature that fights creepy wheeled monsters and collects their wheels. In this world, car creatures are born from wheels. And there is also an ancient entity called the Dark Shaman who can grant you powers in exchange for sacrificing wheels to the gods, which is, in this world, highly immoral. Anyway, in the demo, you could play only as this one cute little character, Arbeck, which is nice, but also kind of boring. What if I don't feel like it? What if I want some variety, some color, a little flair? Well, great, because I've decided to dive headfirst into the programming nightmare of creating a player customization system. First, I decided that the game will have 5 classes, which is actually like 5 body types, each one with different stats. I started designing them and initially it wasn't going really well. And then, with some advice from fellow artists, I finally landed on designs that I loved. Then, I moved to modeling them in Blender. I even remodeled the class that is almost identical to the demo character to ensure all the classes are built in the same way. So when you look at it, the demo character looks fine, but the truth is, I was still learning Blender while I made it, so there was a lot of hidden issues with this model. If you think about it, I rebuilt the main character of the game 5 times over. Then it was time to write some code. Nope. It was time for a week and a half asset creation hell. So for several really long days I worked on this Photoshop file full of hand-painted layers. Finally, this time for real, it was time to write some code. And of course there were plenty of weird issues with the new rigs I imported and also with the textures. After solving some bugs, I had to figure out how to design the character selection screen. I'm not great with UI design, and at first I was really struggling with where to put each of the parameters, but luckily my wife suggested that I do what most games do, split the parameters into tabs. So after some work, the interface started to look decent. Then I had to work on virtual keyboard in order to write your name in the game, and also a color picker for you to be able to pick the color that you like. And after fixing some bizarre bugs, everything worked pretty fine. So now, when you start the game, you're able to choose your name, you can pick the class that looks coolest to you, each with pros and cons that can impact how you play the game, and of course you can mess with the visual parameters to create the ugliest color combination possible. That's right, after spending so much time on designing those characters and obsessing over the perfect color palette, you can now just do whatever you want. As you might have noticed, the world of the game changed quite a bit since the demo. There are more exciting surprises coming really soon, so add Wheelborn to your wishlist and see you in the next video!